What is up? What is up? We are back in the building. Black is not whack. Black is in. Let the fun times begin, as they would say. What is going on? Shout out to everybody that is at the Core Plantation right now. Like I said, it's probably a nigga right now like, God damn, how my people gonna build a country and I gotta work like it's my last check. Like it's my last breath. So shout out to everybody that's out there at the motherfucking Core Plantation right now. Man, that shit is not fun. It is not something that we all like to do. We would much rather be chilling. I'm pretty sure it's a nigga right now like, shit, I'd rather be at the house smoking a blunt, fucking a bitch and shit, watching TV, watching the Laker game. Man, I understand. I understand exactly what you mean. But right now, we got to get it in. Shout out to everybody that's on a health kick right now. You want to go get you some sea moss? That's what I'm drinking right now. I'm drinking the sea moss shake and I got my lemon water up there. Got to get this iodine and all those 92 minerals in your body. So shout out to everybody that's doing that. Shout out to all the begging ass niggas too. God damn, niggas coming to the job just begging, asking for money and dollars and 10 cents. Man, hey man, which way you going? Nah, nigga, I'm going whatever way you not going. God damn. Shout out to them niggas too, because it's plenty of them motherfuckers. Man, god damn. So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that's out there that's handling business, trying to make a way out of no way. If you got 10 cents, you're trying to turn it into $20 so you go get you something to eat and do what the fuck you need to do. Shout out to everybody that is enjoying this weather right now, because it's been kind of cold. Now it's getting hot. I'd rather it be cold than hot, because shit, that heat ain't nothing nice. Only thing that's good about the heat is it does activate that melanin. So shout out to everybody that is trying to get the right vitamin D and not no goddamn drinking milk from no cow, which is cow puss. Shout out to everybody that's out there that's trying to go get that stock right now. Don't try to go get no goddamn GameStop stock right now. GameStop shit is flopping. Shit, they tricked all you dumbass niggas. Shit, let me go get on this curb, nigga. But y'all gonna see what it is. Shout out to all those who is studying and understand what the fuck is going on. And speaking of Laker game, we gonna get on that shit. Y'all see that white bitch talking crazy to LeBron? But you're not gonna talk to my husband that way. She probably was like, you fucking nigger. That's probably what she really wanted to say. Like all the rest of them Karens. That's why that nigga said that Karen was mad. See, they just want you to entertain them. We gonna get into that. They don't want you saying shit crazy. You're not gonna talk to my fucking husband like that. I would have been like, bitch, fuck you and sit the fuck down. Matter of fact, get the fuck out the game, bitch. They and politely escorted her ugly ass right the fuck out the game. That bitch had a chinchilla on. That's what that bitch did. But that's a constant reminder is, guess what? They don't give a fuck if you are LeBron James. They gonna still talk crazy to you, because in their mind, hey, you don't be proud. You shut up and dribble, you fucking nigger. That's what she really wanted to say. Like that fan told Russell Westbrook at that Utah game. Squarehead, what's happening, man? I hope all is well. And yeah, that white lady tripping, she look crazy. Hey, for all y'all don't know, I'm looking in the chat right now, so shout out to everybody that's looking at all the shit that's going on. Man, it's some crazy shit going on. We gonna get on the FBI, the little shooting that they had out there, but I'm gonna get on the real criminals. There's some criminal minds in here. Don't just are following FBI and maybe they need to do the search warrants. Man, stop. Man, the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, go watch Eric Snowden. He'll tell you what the fuck they got going on. Foreign and domestic. They don't give a fuck about no niggas. So stop it. And you see Joe Biden, he couldn't wait to get up there and be like, and say something on behalf of the FBI. Now, them niggas is not for you. Them niggas just want a Joe Clown ass vote to get in there, and now they don't give a flying fuck about what you got going on. We're going to get on that. And we're going to get on this lady that was a government official that was using stem cells on some fake shit to make bread behind it. Oh, yeah, we're going to get on that shit too. These are the real criminals. Why motherfuckers sitting up here trying to check niggas for trying to get over on COVID. Why don't you get on these government officials that's lying about all this bullshit? I want to hear that shit. We don't get on all that shit. And I'm still going to keep bringing up, what is going on with Ghislaine Maxwell? Why is it we don't know what the fuck is going on with Harvey Weinstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, but the niggas want to talk shit about R. Kelly? Nigga, I'm not going to never stop listening to R. Kelly. And fuck all you niggas. Nigga, you can never cancel R. Kelly to me. I'll cancel R. Kelly when you cancel Elvis, nigga, for saying only thing a nigga can do is shine his shoes. Oh yeah, y'all ain't know about that shit, huh? Fuck out of here, nigga. Hey. And shout out to all my melanated brothers that's studying, doing the research for themselves, not going off the narrative that the Caucasian folks gave to y'all. It's probably a nigga right now talking about, man, when the white people said it, man, I'm about to go get the vaccination, man, because the white people said it worked. And then you seeing all these motherfuckers coming out talking about the vaccination and fuck me up. You got motherfuckers on there basically like, my mommy said, and motherfuckers still go take the shit. Yeah, they tried to cancel Michael Jackson. That can never happen. How you gonna cancel the king of pop? Nigga, Michael Jackson shut down Town Square and basically called out that white supremacist Tommy Mottola. And you like, well, how do you know he's a racist? Because Michael Jackson said it? No, go watch Irv Gotti on Drink Champs, how he said that Tommy Mottola called him a nigga. So I don't want to hear that shit. Fuck Tommy Mottola. And fuck all these motherfuckers that behind closed doors want to nigga to us to death and then be smiling with us in front of our face. That's that covert racism bullshit. That, you know, black folk, we like that shit. Well, he cool. And then behind closed doors, fuck them niggas. Nigga, I ain't gonna never stop. I'm not never stop listening to Michael Jackson. Nigga, and I tell all you white supremacists, just beat it. Nigga. Wanna hear that shit? So we gonna get into it. We gonna get into a lot of shit, man. We gonna talk about how you better go read Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. And you better go, and for all y'all niggas that don't know, read Powernomics, because you talk about meritorious manumission. You know you motherfucking niggas go tell on a nigga and save a white person. That's how you get your freedom and shit. Well, let me save this white folk, and I'm gonna get my freedom. Fuck that. Let them niggas save themselves, man. For all them racial groups. And don't forget it. Hey. Shit. Tired of motherfuckers always gotta go save other racial groups. When it's time for us to get saved, these niggas ain't even around. So we gonna get into the shit, man. Hey. Man. Look, now they talk about the shooting, right? They talking about the shooting in Florida, whatever. They was exercising a search warrant and all this other shit, right? Okay, that's fine. But while they was talking about that, I want to talk about Patricia Ashton Durgis, or whatever the fuck her name is. And the reason why I want to talk about her is because she got indicted. She worked for the government and was doing all kinds of bullshit. We ain't talking about that shit, but I'm gonna talk about it. You know why? Because when you think of the FBI, you think of government officials, you think of these moral high ground people. You know, they're the moral compass of us Americans, especially black Americans, foundational black Americans in particular. You know, when we do something, they come out in droves and they paint this picture of you. They start digging up all kinds of shit like they did with Trayvon Martin. And they come out and they do this shit, but when they commit crimes, right? When they commit crimes, we just look over it. That's why I don't like how we jumped on R. Kelly's back about some shit from 20, 30 years ago. Bill Cosby, the same thing. But when it comes to Elvis, when it comes to any of their white so-called leaders or religious folks, they can't do no wrong. Bill Clinton was in a picture with Jeffrey Epstein getting a massage from one of Jeffrey Epstein's bitches. that wasn't her age, and they still let Bill Clinton speak at the DNC. But R. Kelly, but we can mute R. Kelly. And first of all, just look at the bitch that was behind that. Like I told y'all before, the bitch looked like King Koopa and KRS-One and an alligator all had a baby, and it turned out to be Tarana Burke. That's what the bitch looked like. So y'all bitches gonna take her serious? And then they let Lifetime fund. Lifetime always funded some fuck shit, man. We gotta wake the fuck up, man. Stop letting these motherfuckers use us for evil and turn us against our own folk because we feel like we gonna get a quick buck. I don't like that shit, man. That's a meritorious manumission. Telling the black folk and save a white motherfucker, and then you get your freedom. That's why Hayward Shepherd was on the front porch. He was a nigga that told him that John Brown and them was coming because he did some meritorious manumission bullshit, and he was able to sit on the front porch. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas better wake the fuck up. Telling you right now, I'm about to put together this anti-Sambo kit. There's gonna be some CMOS. It's gonna be Dirty Little Secrets, the Black History Reader, and Dr. Francis Welsing's The ISIS Paper. For real. And a Hidden Colors DVD. And sell that as a fucking anti-Sambo kit. You know what I'm saying? Anti-Sambo / anti-Mammy kit. For all you Sambos, Mammies, and Coons, and tell them about the gun line Hayward Shepherd ass Steven from Django niggas that get a kick out of telling on niggas. Got all this energy for niggas, and then when it's time to turn the energy on them white folk motherfuckers lose all that energy. Get tired of that shit, man. Look at this shit, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on, man? Why the fuck we got all this hostility towards each other, and then when it comes time to turn that energy on them motherfuckers be like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? They white, man. Stop, man. So here, I want y'all to listen to this. This is about Patricia Ashton Durgis, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. The lady was like 63, and she was just running the game. So we about to hear about what the fuck she got going on, because why they gonna tell y'all that the FBI is this and FBI is that and government official and all this other shit, and why y'all thinking that? Motherfuckers is running game on the back end the whole motherfucking time, man. For real.
This is a For Patriots Survival Food Kit. Or special.
We ain't finna watch that, though. Fuck all that, nigga. We ain't doing no commercials. Fuck out of here, nigga. Shit, fuck that. Here we go. Hold on. There we go.
An indictment for a newly elected Missouri state rep, Tricia Durgis, is accused of misleading patients in the Ozarks, costing them thousands of dollars. She made her first federal court appearance today. Nikki Ogle explains the charges.
These charges allege that Tricia Durgis defrauded people who came to her.
Tricia Durgis defrauded motherfuckers with the COVID-19 and just running game in the Ozark. And this ain't the Netflix shit. Now, what kind of shit is that? Man, get the fuck out of here. Just like that cop tased or maced that kid in the back seat of that car. I forgot. But I think it was based out of New York. When I saw that shit, I'm like, because these police officers don't give a fuck about no niggas, man. Come on, man.
For care.
U.S. Attorney Tim Garrison says Tricia Durgis was selling high-dollar stem cell treatments. He says she used amniotic fluid that had no stem cells in it at all.
Amniotic fluid that had no stem cell because you getting paid and running a fucking game. While everybody else is really trying to see how they can get rid of this COVID shit, you running the game. And for y'all don't know, you better get you some CMOS in your life. You better get you some Tahuti Ma'adra. You better go on myiraherbs.com, nigga. That's what you better do. You better get them motherfucking pills from Tahuti and fuck all that bullshit.
16-page indictment. Attorneys say Durgis advertised a COVID-19 research trial using the same treatment. She claimed it had FDA approval. The investigation got started after Durgis did an interview about that research trial with Color 10.
She made herself a spectacle of sorts.
All white people investigating another white woman. Look, let me tell you something. I wonder if she gonna do like Aunt Becky's husband did, Lori Loughlin from Full House. Her husband was like, I kind of don't really want to do more of my sentence in jail, and I'm kind of ready to go home. So I'd rather just do my sentence from home, and I'll just be on house arrest. You know what I mean? Because I don't really want to be in jail all this time. Them motherfuckers was like, go ahead. And ain't nobody said shit. The other bitch who was complicit with the bullshit, they let her pick her prison and everything. Then this bitch got a new Netflix motherfucking movie coming out. Only white privilege though.
By making these really strong claims that she was a researcher in stem cells, that she had this research partnership with the University of Utah that caused some of the experts standing behind me to question whether or not that was really the case.
Garrison says emails Durgis wrote prove she knew the amniotic fluid she used had no stem cells. He says Durgis bought it from the University of Utah. Then she raised prices when she sold it to patients at her Ozark Valley medical clinics in Springfield, Ozark, and Branson.
Patients have a right to know whether the substance their healthcare provider is injecting into their bodies are in fact what their healthcare provider tells them that they are.
The indictment also accuses Durgis of distributing oxycodone and Adderall.
Thank you. The bitch was a drug dealer. See, that's what I wanted to get to because I pre-read this shit. That's what I wanted to talk about. The bitch was a drug dealer. So I hope y'all give this white bitch all the time that y'all gave Freeway Ricky Ross and all the other black folk that's in the pen for weed. So you got all these niggas that's in the pen for weed. We're not talking about no cocaine and no crystal meth. You know, white people drugs. You know, they love crystal meth. That's why they took cops off of TV. They got tired of putting white people on there with the motherfucking nose to chin looking asses on that motherfucking crystal meth and shit. You know what I'm saying? They thought it was going to get a hold of black folk, but it really got a hold of white folk. That's what I think. So the bitch is a drug dealer. That's what I'm saying. And the bitch was lying, talking about, I'm going to give you this amniotic fluid. It's got stem cells in it. It's going to make sure that you don't get COVID or none of that. You're going to be straight. Motherfuckers was like, all right, cool. Then not even nothing like amniotic fluid. Man, ain't that from a woman? Ain't that what a woman need to have a baby? Like, nigga, what? Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Prosecutor said
This bitch up here selling oxycodone.
she did it over the internet without prescriptions. Garrison says there's a lesson to learn from this.
Consider the credentials of the person that is providing them with health care.
Durgis is licensed as an assistant physician in Missouri. Garrison says she received her medical degree from the Caribbean Medical University in Curacao. But he says she never did get accepted into a residency program.
Thank you. So she got her degree overseas and then came over here and they like, bitch, you didn't even get accepted to a program. But that, look, you know what? Because you're white. That's what I'm saying, man. Just like these FBI officers, they got shot and killed and all this other great shit. Like, look, man, they finna make a big deal about that shit. And I'm telling you, who's gonna feel the after effects of that shit? It's gonna be niggas. It ain't gonna be nobody else. And it's so funny because they're not even talking about who shot them. So it must be white people, because if it was black people, they'd have their pictures all over the internet. If it's black folks and they got their pictures all over the internet, I'm shocked. That's a fact.
Missouri, assistant physicians must practice under a licensed physician. The other doctors at Durgis's clinics are also assistant physicians.
Do your diligence.
Garrison says Durgis also lied to investigators when questioned about the crimes. Durgis was just elected to the Missouri House of Representatives in November.
She was on the House of Representatives and was a fucking dope dealer. This is what I mean about, nigga, look, y'all need to stop thinking that these people are the moral compass of black folk. How could you be that's why I keep saying who's holding the accountable. I'm fuck all that. Well, the FBI, look, if that's just one out of 150,000 people that's probably doing the same shit as her, they just ain't got busted. Because they probably got a plant on the inside of the FBI letting them know what the fuck is going on. She probably was just a sacrificial lamb. Because come on, man, you know how many people was doing this shit? You know how many people work for the government and then they're a nurse or a doctor or they do whatever and they slanging the shit on the side and don't nobody know? Man, stop, man. Stop.
The future of her political seat is unclear.
People who hold themselves out for public office and expect to be entrusted with the cares and concerns of the public should expect to be held to a higher standard.
The alleged stem
then if they're expected to be held to a higher standard, then why the fuck was Bill Clinton okay to speak at the DNC? But clearly he was in that picture with Jeffrey Epstein's bitch, but nobody is talking about that shit. But we talking about some shit with R. Kelly from 20 years ago. We talking about, Michael Jackson is dead and they still threw dirt on his name. And they used Oprah to do that shit. This is how cruel and vile these fucking people are. They'll use your own people to throw dirt on your name. Come on, man. And this fucking R. Kelly shit, I'm getting tired of, I'm like, damn. So they took all his money. They made sure that they was going to chokehold his resources where he couldn't get paid. Then put him out there as a bad father because he going to pay his child support. Then his ugly-ass baby mama want to go on these reality shows and cry wolf like, oh, poor me. But it's like, nah, bitch, what you mean poor you? You knew what the fuck was going on. The money got low. Matter of fact, it ain't no money. That's why you doing reality TV, because it ain't no fucking money. So now you want to fucking flip on R. Kelly. But why would you flipping on that nigga when you had the babies by the nigga? Man, stop, man. I don't want to hear that shit. That's some bullshit. This white bitch was a dope dealer, and her name is Patricia Ashton Durgis, and she was a House of Representative, and the bitch was a fucking physician assistant in the Ozark, and the bitch was a dope dealer. That's what she was doing. So the bitch should get a mandatory minimum of 10 years, just like the fucking 94 crime bill. And all these niggas was doing 10 years for fucking cocaine. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Cell scheme cost patients more than $190,000 from December of 2018 to May of 2020. If convicted, Durgis would have to give the cash back.
Both to deprive her of any ill-gotten gains and to provide restitution.
$190,000 this bitch was making. And I bet you that's just what they reported. The bitch probably made about $250,000 to $300,000 extra dollars. This bitch is probably buying cars, clothes, shoes, houses, stocks, bonds, all kinds of shit, making sure her kids' college tuition is paid for. I know what the bitch was doing, because that's what they do. That's what they do. Come on, man. Man.
To as many of her defrauded victims as possible.
Well, just a note, Durgis did approach KY3 about covering that supposed FDA-approved stem cell COVID-19 research trial. We declined coverage. We reached out to Durgis' attorney for comment today. So far, we have not heard back.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Durgis is a guilty bitch who need to go to fucking jail. That's what need to happen with that bitch. Fuck what the bitch is talking about and fuck what the bitch is going through. Shit. That's the problem. Niggas want to always be like, man, shit, justice will prevail. Man, fuck all that. Well, y'all niggas, how many times I say, why niggas up there trying to take the fucking moral high ground? Man, white folk like, fuck that. If you ain't cheating, you ain't winning. That's why that girl, Aunt Becky's daughter, went on the Red Table Talk, and she really didn't have no remorse. She didn't give a fuck. And that's why Jada Pickett's mom was just kind of like, no, I have a problem with her being here. She'll be all right. She white. She'll be okay. But that was Facebook probably telling them dumb motherfuckers that had that bitch on there. That bitch don't give a fuck about her parents getting busted. Her parents, what have y'all ever known for the fucking prison system to be like, oh, both of y'all got busted for a crime? Okay, you can come first, and then when you're done, then you can come. Man, get the fuck out of here. Only in white people's world that works out. Because let me tell you something. If me and my sister or one of my siblings, we go rob a bank, we go do some fucking FBI type shit, some type of crime type shit, they not going to be like, all right, Warren, man, well, we going to give you 2 years, and then when you done, then one of your siblings can come in. You feel me? They going to be like, nigga, guilty, nigga. Both of y'all niggas is going to jail. Matter of fact, dig a hole under the goddamn prison, because that's where both these black ass niggas is going. But only in America, United States of America Incorporated, motherfuckers is still look around and act like they don't know what the fuck is going on. And then when you tell a nigga like, hey man, how come all of Joe Biden's executive orders ain't none of the shit mentioned for black folks? But he did something for, he trying to extend the DACA program for Latinos, immigrants. He trying to do something with the LGBTQ, not foundational black Americans, of course. He ain't said a motherfucking word about niggas, but he done mentioned every other racial group. And then when he did talk about black folk, it was the broad and ambiguous terms, people of color. Not foundational black Americans or native black folk, as Dr. Claude Anderson says, but people of color. Just like he said. So basically you can marginalize the whole situation and put humpbacks, gays, midgets, Jews, everybody in there. That shit ain't for you. I just look at how a bitch could be a physician assistant and a House of Representative and then be a dope dealer. And it's like, dope dealer? Nah, fuck the charges. Bitch, guilty on sight. You should be doing 5 to 10. You was a dope dealer. And you was using amniotic fluid and lying to patients talking about, yeah, this gonna help you with COVID. And then probably overcharging the motherfucker, taking that whoop wop on the back end and on the front end. Oh, she's probably doing all kinds of sites shit. Talking about she cost people over $190,000. Let's round that shit up to about $250,000 to $300,000. That's bullshit. They just let it get to so much and then they caught the bitch. Cause that's what the FBI do. They just keep letting you go, keep letting you go, keep letting you go. And after a while, all right, now we gonna catch you. Straight up. Motherfuckers better wake the fuck up and know what's going on, man. And stop going to these clown-ass corn plantations and got your fucking eyes fucking closed, your nose wide open. And if your nose wide open, then the only thing you should be smelling is shit. Because that's what it is. Motherfucker. And they so slick, they give us February, the shortest month in the year for Black History Month. Ain't no nigga said shit nowhere on TV or nothing about Black History Month. All they gonna do is keep showing you Harriet Tubman's motherfucking ass and keep showing Frederick Douglass and Martin Luther King. And sometimes you look at the picture, you don't know if it's Frederick Douglass or Harriet Tubman. Both them motherfuckers look like identical twins. God damn, 2 ugly motherfuckers. I'm like, man, they couldn't have found no other decent looking niggas from the 1800s. No disrespect, Harriet Tubman, but god damn. Shit. But anyway, I'm just telling y'all right now, man, wake up, understand, do your research. And let me tell you something about the FBI, man. I'm going to keep telling y'all this shit till the cows come home. Motherfuckers want to talk all this shit. Oh, the FBI, man, fallen soldiers. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Just like they didn't give a fuck about George Floyd. Fuck them. You want to know about the FBI? Go read this book called The Burglary. Now, it's the Book of Eli. So go read this book. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why you need to go read this book. Because she breaks down exactly from the narrator breaks it down from interviewing the people that broke into the FBI building. They was just basically putting out how crooked JFK was. J. Edgar Hoover. JFK was crooked too. That motherfucker give a fuck about no niggas. He's too busy fucking hoes in the White House. But they got everybody thinking like, oh man, he was for black. Man, nigga, that nigga wasn't for no niggas. Stop. Tell you something, man. That book lets you know all you need to know about our so-called FBI and COINTELPRO. This dumbass nigga wrote down everything that he felt and cared about on pieces of paper and made copies of the shit and kept it in a file. And then niggas broke in there. Niggas was like, oh, this is what these motherfuckers is doing. And you gotta get those white folks props because they was like, nah, fuck that. We putting this shit out. This some crooked motherfucker right here. They thinking that they breaking in the FBI building because there's gonna be some documents about the war. Them motherfuckers broke in the building. They was like, oh shit. These are some racist motherfuckers in the FBI. Shit, man, fuck all that. And don't even get me started on Jeff Bezos. He stepped down, but I'm very interested to understand why did Jeff Bezos step down. Don't nobody just become the most richest person in the world. All of a sudden you step down for your company. Oh, I want to be on the board. Man, get the fuck out of here. You probably has some fuckery going on. And they probably getting ready to get majorly sued or some shit. And that motherfucker want to just tuck his tail between his legs. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't mad at Amazon, though, because I get a lot of my books from them, but they high as a motherfucker now. You can't get a book under $10 no more. Shit, the first 20 books I bought, I paid $8, $9 for it. Now every book, ain't a book on there going for under fucking $15 and shit. And then we ain't even talk about the Black History shit. Because the motherfucking, all the social and racial injustices that's been done to black folk. So they done drove the prices up on fucking black books like a motherfucker. I'm like, god damn. And then you get the book, you think the book is gonna be a nice little Book of Eli. You get the book be about as big as this. Like, god damn. But you can get that Bible for dirt cheap though. But hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, y'all motherfuckers better wake up. When you see black folk, greet them. We all we got. Every day is a school day. Each one teach 21. Like I said, while everybody was making money in that stock, man, niggas was sitting up here talking about they about to go chase some hoes and fuck bitches and kick it and smoke and all. You can do that later. You better get your ass a goddamn Weeble account. Get your ass a motherfucking Robinhood account. Niggas ain't got Robinhood money. I don't know what to tell y'all. That's one. And two, if y'all niggas ain't diversified your portfolio and got different stock trading platforms, because Robinhood did some fuck shit too. When they saw it was an opportunity for black folk, and not just black folk, but when they saw it was an opportunity for the average commoner to start making some bread, Robinhood shut that shit down. Like, nope, y'all niggas ain't finna buy no more GameStop stock. Then he was like, well, shit, let me get some AMC. Nope, you can't trade that either. Hey, nigga, how you gonna stop me from buying the stock? That's why you just gotta go somewhere else. And then Robinhood be doing some fuck shit too, some janky shit too. You see over-the-counter weed stock, these niggas be, oh, that's not being traded on this platform. Nigga, what? Nigga, is you gonna let me buy the stock or what? So it's like, man, diversify your shit. Read these books. Because let me tell you something, like I keep saying all the time, I wish I did more paying attention in economics when it came to the stock. Because I'd be a motherfucking millionaire right now. Fuck the basketball, fuck the Jordans, fuck the partying, nigga. If I'd have known, nigga, it was bread like that, I would have been like, fuck it. As Nipsey Hussle would say, nigga, all money in. Because remember, scared money don't make no money. Don't ever forget that. And shout out to everybody that's aspiring to have their own, side business hustle. I think it's very imperative that everybody support each other. And I'm not talking about support each other just on some, you trying to get some free shit. Stop going to a black business and want some free shit. That's another thing I'm getting on. It's like, niggas always want free shit. God damn. Man, sometimes, man, you can't get no free shit from niggas. Go get the free shit from the white businesses. They can afford it. Nigga, black folk own what? Less than 2% of the nation's wealth? If even that? 99.999 or 98% of the nation's wealth is held in the hands of the dominant white society? And then they divvy up the money to whoever they want, who they seem or deem credible, that ain't gonna be oppositional to their belief system. And then niggas at the bottom, like always. That's why niggas ain't got no cleaners. Niggas ain't got no motherfucking grocery stores. Niggas ain't got no motherfucking liquor stores, nothing. But every time you go in the grocery store or liquor store, it's a Muhammad Akbar. Or a motherfucker, hurry up and buy type of motherfucker in there. It's like, but then you go in their neighborhood, you don't never see your stores and they shit. When's the last time you saw any other racial group in an all-black neighborhood patronizing a black business? Please email me, nowayoutlv@gmail.com if you've seen that, because I've yet to see that shit. But I see a whole bunch of niggas in Chinatown. And let me tell you something, if you live in Las Vegas, Nevada, just go watch Dirty Donnie. You can't really watch it no more. Go watch Dirty Donnie. Man, Darcy Spears used to put these nasty-ass Asian businesses on blast every fucking week. You go in there, these niggas in there eating shit, and they got a grade D. Generational cockroach infestation. And niggas just in there chopsticking it up. Man, get the fuck out of here. But then, man, I appreciate it, man. I got a lot of shit going on, a lot of shit I got to do. I'll hit y'all up a little bit later than normal. Hey, Screwhead, man, it is what it is. You already know what it is, man. Hey, shout out to everybody that's out there handling business, not bullshitting. And if you are handling business and somebody come along with you trying to be Mr. Kill Your Joy, Mr. Kill Your Dreams type shit, Mr. motherfucking Debbie Downer, Mrs. Negative Nancy type shit, man, get the fuck away from them. Don't try to plead your case to them so you can convince them to be positive about your personal endeavors. Nah, fuck them motherfuckers. If you want to do it, do it. And shout out to the motherfuckers that just want to go to the court plantation and get the fuck out of there and not trying to kiss ass and motherfucking brown nose their way around that motherfucker. So they can get a pat on the head by the dominant society. Because you know that's all niggas want is Hansel and Gretel crumbs. I just do that for you, boss. I get right on that for you, boss. You need me to jump off the building for you, boss? I do that for you, boss. Them type of niggas. Remember that shit. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. If you're around a nigga that's on some Sambo shit and telling you not to try to start your own business or have another, stream of revenue and talk about, man, just go to work every day, man. You don't need to be doing that. Man, get the fuck away from that nigga. And if you still hanging around that nigga, guilty nigga, then you a Sambo coon telling about the gun line, Hayward Shepherd ass nigga too. Fuck out of here, man. I'm out. Peace.